Hello everybody, it's Katie, and today let's talk about big scary books. A 3-in-1 video. 3-in-1 videos were created by Cherry Walker, whose channel I will link you in the description below, and also the booktubers from around Goodreads group, from around the world Goodreads group, where we do this kind of type of video thing. So yeah, if you're interested. I don't know, I can't really talk today it seems, but to my apologies. I do have like menstruational cramps in my like belly area, and it's, you guys, it's not fun. So this is a crossover with TomeTopple Readathon, I believe. I don't know, I don't take part in it, but I will share with you 3 of my books that are on my TBR and 2 books that are on my TBR and 1 book that I'm currently reading. And I am a bit scared of these books because they are so huge. Okay, let's first talk about the book that I'm currently reading. This is a German book, but there's an English translation. The German title is Stein und Flöte, and it's written by Hans Behrmann. The English title would be The Stone and the Flute, and I will put both the German and the English edition in the description below if you're interested to check it out. This book has nearly 1,000 pages. It is a fantasy book. It is set in a fantasy land, obviously, and it is about a boy who becomes a man, I think, who is called, well, the German name for him is Lauscher, which would translate to something like the one who listens. I don't really know where this book is going. I'm, well, let's say almost a third into the story. It is comprised of 3 books, and the thing that I find very interesting in this book is that I expected the Tolkien-esque typical high fantasy setting, world writing, epic journey, the hero's epic journey kind of thing, because it was written in the 80s, which, you know, was the height of the Tolkien-esque stories. But it's not, actually, and I was pleasantly surprised by that. It is a story that is mainly constructed out of people telling Lauscher, our main protagonist, different stories, and you kind of have to figure things out for yourself throughout these stories that the people tell the main protagonist. And yeah, that is very interesting, and I really like it, but it's so huge, and I can't really motivate myself to go on reading, you know what I mean? Let's move on to the 2 books that I haven't read so far. The first book is The Red Knight by Miles Cameron, and I discovered this book through Sam from Sam's Nonsense, yeah, channel, and she really loved it. She said that it is about like, ooh, there's a bit of dirt. Yes, I'm a messy person. Anyways, she said that it is a bit reminiscent of the Arthurian legends, and she just made it really seem so interesting. And I can't wait to read this, but this is so huge, and also this is part of a series in which all the books are very huge, and I'm really a bit scared. But also another fantasy book, by the way. The blurb doesn't really tell what it's about, but still, I'm still like, if there's something I love, it's big books about fantasy settings, knights and dragons and wyverns and whatever. So the next book I discovered through Jen Campbell's channel, because she just loves this book. The book I'm talking about is Arcadia by Ian Pierce. And Jen described it as a book reminiscent of his dark material. I can't talk. Jen described it as a book reminiscent of His Dark Materials by Philip Pullman, and I enjoyed The Golden Compass. I think I should read reread his Dark Materials. I think I was a bit too young when I first read them. I didn't really, you know, could grasp all of it. So, yeah. But this is about, you know, different worlds and a writer who can create different worlds and a girl who stumbles into a different fantasy world, and I just really want to read it. It's so very, very long. This book has over 500 pages, and this book has over almost 800 pages. So all of the big books. There you go. I hope you kind of enjoyed this video. I hope you have an awesome Sunday. It is very sunny here in Germany. I know it's not really that warm, but it's very sunny and it's very lovely, and I hope you read a wonderful, enchanting book, and I will see you soon. Bye!